me now is CenterSquare Investment Management CEO and Chief Investment Officer as well, Todd Briddell. Todd, good to see you. Let's start with oil, because it's been a major driver of movements in the stock market, certainly, and in fixed income when you talk about high yield or junk debt. Where do you see it going in the new year?
Yeah, so in 2016, I don't think that we're going to make a prediction that oil is going to move up or move down. There's a couple things that are important to us at CenterSquare. So we focus on real assets, both in listed REITs and also listed infrastructure. So as we think about oil and the price of energy, we're really thinking about it from the context of the listed companies that basically transport energy, either oil or natural gas, from one location to another. So the actual price of the commodity is a little less important at any moment in time, because they're really getting paid as a toll road to move oil and natural gas from one place where there's supply to obviously a place where there's demand. As it relates specifically to your question about the capital markets, I think you've seen these MLPs basically sell off significantly in 2016, largely because of concerns about whether their dividend is sustainable and whether they've made capital commitments that they can't necessarily fund, where they were relying on an open capital markets on the equity side. So the high yield debt market is reacting, I think fairly appropriately to significant capital commitments and concerns about whether that cash flow from the pipelines can be continued. I think the cash flow from the pipelines will actually be supported in this business model. I think the concerns are whether a lot of the other MLPs are going to have to follow Kinder Morgan's route, where Kinder Morgan a few weeks ago cut their dividend 80%, basically to make sure that they could fund their capital commitments without having to go back to the equity markets.
Right, and I'll point out a call, and that was seen, and that was a call made by Keith McCullough and the people at Hedgeye ahead of that happening. Todd, it was great to see you. Please come back. Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Todd Briddell.
Thank you. You too.